For me, music is what I go back to when I need something. A reminder, a lesson, a common understanding. I was born in 1996, so I'm not very old, but I do feel like in that time, some information about how to get through life a little easier has been forgotten and is needed. I need it. So, in an effort to preserve some of that important information and pass some down and along, we're writing a cookbook, and I'll sing the recipes so they don't get lost. And so I don't lose the journey, I'm taking y'all with me. Every week, I'll attempt to share what goals I have for the project and what work was done to meet that goal. If this goes the right way, y'all will have seen how I made my very first album. And then we'll throw the cookbook tour on YouTube. But that's later.
Sunday, January 7th, 2024. Yes, this was my first week diving into cookbook stuff and like full-fledged getting into it. And it felt so good. I feel so much better about the process. Like I shared, I've never done an album before, so I don't really know how this goes, but this week has helped put a lot together and has made me feel like I'm more prepared, like I have more together than I even thought. So that was exciting. I had 2 goals this week. The 2 goals, the first one was to schedule the studio session for my next single, which should be dropping. I'm not even gonna soon. And then the second goal was to put together, reach out to, and have my first culinary camp writer session, and it was bomb. So yeah, the first goal, I talked about it. We're in a group chat. The date hasn't been set, but the engineer has been reached out to. So the process has begun for getting in the studio. And it's just a process you have to truck along with. If you know, you know. I'm getting in now. So I'm gonna put that together for next week. I guess so that's a rollover goal. But man. The first culinary camp session, when I tell y'all I bared my soul, I cried, we shared, it was amazing. I have a group of amazing writers and creatives that I'm working with, and artists in their own right for this album. Because I have written like all my own songs for an EP, but an album different. I need input, feedback, ideas, people to bounce stuff off of. So I've been very blessed to put together a really like top tier group of people that I think are dope to bounce my ideas off of, get their feedback with. We're writing together, we're doing this together. Everybody is going to be featured or part of the album in some way. So I'm really looking forward to this whole process, but beginning it in the way that we did with the culinary camp was chef's kiss. I didn't really get any footage. I need a new laptop. So as we go through this process, hopefully the upgrades will just upgrade because the phone, the laptop. I tried to get some footage on photo booth, and right at the end I got a good 9-minute video clip, and right when I hit stop it hit me with the 000, which means I'm out of space. It's a very old computer, whatever, we'll get there. But that's okay. I was kind of okay with that. I got a couple of just clips of us. I feel like let me keep a piece for myself. Yeah. No, it's my honor to pour out in this way because this is the way that I can see myself in this space. We're so present in the moment. Like I said, they have me in there crying, but just accessing things through other people that you can't access yourself, or just having a space to share. It was beautiful. And beyond this album, I hope to continue to have spaces like that because it was amazing. But for the purposes of the album and with that intention, it was literally more than I thought it could be. For everything I was hoping for. So that I'm excited to continue that process. Hopefully getting in the studio for our next session to lay some things down. Yeah, so going into this next week, I guess Monday is January 8th. My goals are to actually get in the studio for my next single. Actually either get it on the books or get inside the place, right? We got to get that done because it's a process. It's a process. And then goal number 2 for next week. What is my goal for next week? Oh, duh, girl. Write the songs that we highlighted and kind of zoomed in on the session yesterday, because we got some great starts. Some great starts to some songs. So got some stuff done this week. I know what I gotta do for next week. I'm looking forward to it, to continuing this process. But I feel like so far we're in a good place. Also this week, it wasn't even on my cookbook goals, but I'm so glad to have added this back into the process, to have begun my rehearsals with the Kamaya Hawk Dance Company again.
5, 6, 7, 8, half, dun, 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 dun,
I said it while talking this week and I didn't even trip off of it, but I like work. I love working on things that I care about, especially. So this album is one of those things. Improving from last year is one of those things. So this is the time, it's the beginning of the year, we're putting in that work, and